YouTube Network 3Z, and I'm back with another vid, man. I know y'all been like, okay, boom, boom, boom. So today I want to talk to y'all about life. Life is what you make it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm about to head out and run some errands, but while I'm running these errands, I want to really just dissect and tell you guys about how life is what you make it, okay? Um, Stay tuned and really listen to what I'm saying because I'm about to give some real jewels on here and I'm about to really explain to you guys like how important life is and how you making it what you make it as is very important. Okay, so another thing, I'm gonna be giving you guys a house tour, so stay tuned to that. And I also got an Amazon storefront, so if you guys want to go find whatever you want to find from my apartment, my aesthetics or whatever, you can find it on my DM on my Instagram, or you can find it on my TikTok bio, however you want to find it, you feel what I'm saying? But I really want to dissect what it means when I say life is what you make it, okay? So stay tuned, all right? All right, so I'm back, man. And like I was saying earlier, bro, I want to talk to you guys about, life is what you make it. And what I meant by that is, bro, it's really self-explanatory, right? So what I meant by life is what you make it is you're not you're not your past, like a lot of people have a story, a lot of people who's been through the worst, poverty, orphanage, not having parents, like everybody has a story, but that didn't define who they are, bro. It's a lot of millionaires and billionaires who have been through rough things, but they didn't let those things in the past define who they are, because the cliche of life is what you make it. And what I mean by life is what you make it is you're not your parents, right? You're not your circumstances. You're not none of that. You're better than that, bro. And soon as you stop playing victim for all the things around you or what happened to you, you'll be better off, bro. Stop making excuses like, oh, I didn't have my parents. Oh, nobody loved me. That's not a reason for you to not to do better in life or not to have a better life, because if everybody sits around and in their pity, and I'm not trying to be too cruel, but if everybody sat in their own pity, then but no one will be productive. So I feel like life is definitely what you make it, right? You can make it whatever you want, like, and that's the power and beauty of being a human. Like, you can literally wake up one day and be like, yo, I want to be an astronaut, right? And you can work towards being an astronaut. You can wake up one day like, yo, I want to play basketball. And no matter how tall you are, you can go to some league and play basketball, right? You might not be professional, but you can wake up and play basketball, right? You can do whatever you want. You can basically wake up and be president if you want to, right? We had a black president, we had white presidents, we had old presidents, and we had Joe Biden, right? So anybody can be president, right? Another thing I want to tell y'all, bro, like, yes, watch the company you keep, okay? I'm not saying hype. I'm not saying overall that if you hang around with a bum, that makes you a bum. No, it doesn't. But it can potentially make you a bum because you're surrounding yourself with that. But you're not your peers, right? And if you hang around with millionaires, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna 100% be a millionaire. Yes, you're gonna pick up on their characteristics, but that doesn't. You're not obligated just because you're hanging around them to become a millionaire. You got to make the necessary choices, right? And we have so many choices. And that's why I love the quote of life is what you make it, because we as humans make a million choices every day, right? We choose to get up out the bed at a certain time. We choose to stay in bed at a certain time. I chose to put on this Pooh iced tea. I could have chose not to do it. I chose to grow my hair out. I could have chose not to do it. I chose to open my eyes. I'm choosing to speak. We make millions and millions of choices a day, and that's what maps out your day. That's what maps out your life. As every choice that you choose to make, every decision that you choose to make, maps out how your day is going to be, and maps out how your week is going to be, maps out how your life is going to be, right? So with that being said, before you make choices and decisions, what does it start as? It starts as a thought, right? So the first order of business is to start thinking positive and correctly. If you're thinking positive correctly and you stop yourself from having any negative thoughts, I promise you the direction of your life is going to change drastically. And what I mean by when I say drastically, think about it. If you want to be a millionaire, no, you can't necessarily become a millionaire in 2 hours. It's not really possible. You can think about it, you can make the right decisions in the next 2 hours, and you won't necessarily become a millionaire. But use those same characteristics of thinking positive for the next 2 years, a positive streak of choices, decisions, and all the above. If you do that for the next 2 years, I promise you, you have a better chance of becoming a millionaire than someone who's making negative decisions, making negative thoughts, right? You are gonna be so, if you're not a millionaire in 2 years, you're gonna be so close to becoming a millionaire that you won't stop having positive thoughts because, that's just the way life is, bro. The law of attraction is very, very much real. But you gotta watch what you ask for and you gotta watch what you're saying because the power of tongue is very powerful, bro. Like what you say and what you think will appear. So if you keep telling yourself like, oh, I can't afford it, oh, I'm broke, the law of attraction is gonna take that and they're gonna think that you're asking for that, right? Because they don't know the difference. Because that's what you keep on saying and putting out into the atmosphere, and that's what the law of attraction is gonna attract to you. But if you start saying, how can I afford it? And I won't be broke for long, or this is just for the meantime because I'm about to be rich. Now, if you start saying things like that, the law of attraction is going to understand what you're saying and it's going to bring you abundance of things that are attracting what you're saying, bro. But it's what you make it, though. Because if you're not saying those things, then how is life going to be what you make it? So, you're a very powerful person, bro. Each and every one of you are very powerful people, bro. And you got the power to make life exactly. You got the power to make this life as unique as possible, bro. You can do things that your parents never done before. You can trailblaze and be way different than your whole family tree, bro. Because life is what you make it. It's not what I make it for you. And it's not what you make it for me. It's not what Joe Biden is doing for us. Because, we will never, 9 times out of 10, we will never meet Joe Biden, right? It's not on the bucket list for me. It's not on the bucket list for me either, okay? But yes, he's making choices for our country, but it's not making a difference in your life for real, because you have the power of your own life. And that's very powerful. You don't understand how much power that you actually hold in this life. And it's pretty amazing, bro, because you can do a lot of things. You can change the direction of your life pretty fast. But it's how you look at it. You can look at life as you can look at life like this. For example, the glass can be half full or half empty, You can either be on a direction where you see a 6 or you see a 9. But if you write a 6 and you walk around, you might see a 9. You walk in the other direction, you might see a 9. You feel what I'm saying? It all depends, right? You can look at every situation as a bad situation, or you can look at every situation as a lesson. It's all how you view things, bro. A lot of people like to play the victim. You should not play the victim in any situation. Don't ever feel like you're being victimized in any situation. Don't ever make what someone else is doing as, don't ever blame nobody for how they're treating you, right? You got to look at things for what they are instead of blaming everybody for everything. Stop blaming people because hence, let me say it again, life is what you make it. Now, if you're blaming everybody, that's going to be your life. You're going to think that, life is conducted by other people. And that's how you're going about life. Like, my mom did this to me. My teacher did this to me. My brother did this to me. My friends are doing this to me. Now, if you keep playing the victim, you keep blaming others for the reason why your life is like that, then you won't grow. Because life is not what you're making it. Life is what they're making it for you. So now you don't have no control. Now the power that you have, you no longer hold that power, right? So take control of that power. Take control of the course of your life, okay? And it's very easy. It all starts with what? What I say earlier. I'm going to reiterate it. What I say earlier. It all starts with a decision. It all starts with a thought. So start thinking positive, start thinking the right things, and I promise you, your decision making, your life, everything's gonna change drastically. And one more thing I want to tell you: you're powerful, you're magical. Us humans, you sitting on that couch, or you in class, or wherever you watching this with them headphones on. I see you with the headphones on. You're watching this right now, right? I want to tell you something, and don't let nobody tell you nothing different. You're magical. You are very magical. The reason why I say you're so magical, because you hold the power to change your life and people around your life. You hold the power to do that. You're very powerful. You can say something and it'll appear. It might not appear when you want it to appear, but it will appear, and that's magical, because how can you say something and then voila, it will appear out of nowhere? It won't appear in that second, but out of nowhere, it'll appear, and you'll be like, damn, like I said that this was gonna happen, or I said this is gonna come true, and it happened. And it all stemmed from a thought. Do you know how magical that is? You're magical, you're special, and we need you. We need y'all. We need y'all. We need y'all to be magical. We need y'all to understand how magical you guys are so our society can thrive, right? And once you unlock and you unleash the beast, once you unlock and unleash the magic that you have and the power that you hold within, oh boy, 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 you're gonna be a scary person, bro. You're gonna be very scary, because you're gonna realize you can do whatever you put your mind to. You're gonna realize, you're gonna realize that life is truly what you make it. But anyways, that's all I wanted to tell you guys today. I wanted to let you guys know how powerful you is. I want to let you know. I wanted to let you guys know that life is definitely whatever you make it and however you want to make it. Okay? And I don't judge anybody. So whatever you make this life out to be, that's on you. Okay? You can let me know in the comments how you want to make your life out to be. I'm totally ears. I'm an open book. I'm easily approached. So just let me know in the comments. But also, I want to tell you guys, on my TikTok, I've been posting every day, right? Network 3Z Official. If you want to go see how my apartment is coming along before I give you guys a house tour, head over to my TikTok. I also have a link in my TikTok bio, a storefront that you guys can purchase whatever you guys want to enhance or elevate the aesthetic in your apartment or your house, your condo, wherever you stay at, your dorm. If you want to enhance the aesthetics in there, just click the link in my TikTok bio. Also, DM me on Instagram if you want to learn how I got to where I'm at. Any questions you have, just DM me Network on Instagram at Network3Z, and we'll get in touch and we'll build a rapport and we'll get to know each other in my DM on Instagram. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I love y'all, man. Network3Z, and I'm clocking out. All right. And don't forget, magical. Network3Z.